أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وبه نستعين، وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع نفوسنا أبا القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. صلى الله عليك يا سيدي ويا مولاي يا رسول الله، وعلى أهل بيتك المظلومين. صلى الله عليك يا سيدي ويا مولاي وابن مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، يا رحمة الله الواسعة ويا باب نجاة الأمة، يا غريب يا مظلوم كربلاء. ما خاب من تمسك بكم والأمنا من لجأ إليكم سادتي. يا ليتنا كنا معكم فنفوز والله فوزا عظيما. صلوات الله. اللهم صل على محمد. قال الله العظيم في محكم كتابه الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, the Holy Quran and many of the numerous traditions from Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam have pointed to the importance of attaining knowledge. In one tradition from Rasulullah, he says, "At-talabul ilm farida min fara'id Allah," that the seeking of knowledge is amongst the most obligatory acts of all of the obligatory acts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained for us. In another hadith, Rasulullah, he says that "Itlubul ilm law fi sin," famous tradition, which we've all heard from Rasulullah. He says, seek knowledge, even if it be in China. In another tradition, Rasulullah, he says that al-nawm al-alim afdal min ibadat al-jahil, that the sleep of a scholar is better than the worship of an ignorant man. That in the religion of Islam there are many different sciences, there are many different schools of thought, there are many different subjects that one could learn, that one could benefit from, and one could teach others. But one of the most important things that one needs to do in the attainment of knowledge is, once they attain the knowledge, is that they use what they learn to defend the school of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. For many people, they take the knowledge, and as we say that in the hadith from Rasulullah, that everything that one does has a zakat. And the zakat of knowledge, the tax of knowledge, is to teach it, is to preach it. So when one goes ahead and sits in the majalis for Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, or reads a book about the maqtal of Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, or gains any sort of knowledge in regard to Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, it is that person's responsibility to go out and preach that same knowledge that he learned to those who don't have access to this knowledge. For if any individual, they went forth and they read about the life of Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, if a Christian, he heard the story of Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, he would treat Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam better than he treats Jesus. That how could someone take the life of Imam al-Hassan or the day of Ashura and not submit to that? Impossible. Or if someone heard the true reality, the true essence, the true beauty of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, nobody in humanity would ever submit. But during that time, it was Muawiyah who was going and spreading a lot of propaganda about Ali ibn Abi Talib. When a kid had a nightmare, and they would go and complain to their parents about the bad dream that they had, they would say, that monster in your dream, that is Ali ibn Abi Talib. But if people understood and recognized the merit, recognized the valor, recognized the true status of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the true status of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, no one would ever not submit to that cause unless they were truly from that line of Bani Umayyah. That's it. And of course there are those today. But it is important for us to go ahead, learn the knowledge of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, and go ahead and defend Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. It is said that there was one scholar, I forget his name right now, he was the author of the book Ghadir. It is a 8-volume or a 6-volume book discussing the tradition of the day of Ghadir when Rasulullah said, "Man kuntu mawla fahada Aliyun mawla." And he defended this hadith from all Sunni sources. And he compiled a massive volume which is available today. It is said that when he passed away, he saw his son had a dream of his father. And he said that he saw his father walking to a small area of water. And as he was walking there, it was Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam who stood up, Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, who stood up for the scholar with water in his hand and said, "Oh my friend, come here, I want to feed you from the pool of Kawthar." And then the scholar, the son saw in the dream, that who am I that you feed me from water? Feed me with water when I should be the one feeding you. And he said, because you did this one act in defense of my walaya, that for the rest of this eternity and this eternal bliss of paradise, you will be sitting right next to me. Why? Because he was a servant of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Because he defended Ali ibn Abi Talib. Well, today, my brothers and sisters, we also have an agenda where we could be sitting next to the pool of Kawthar on our right side, sitting next to Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam. For Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam is one of the most oppressed imams of Ahlul Bayt, if not the most oppressed imam. Because what happened to Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam was not only during his life, not only after the death of his father Ali ibn Abi Talib, but not only after his own death, when those individuals, they took arrows and shot it into the janazah of Imam al-Hassan. But even till this day, where 1400 years ago the children of Bani Umayyah, they were not tired of oppressing Imam al-Hassan, so they took his grave and they knocked it to the side. No, that's not it. Today, there are various scholars from the same school of Bani Umayyah who come forth and they say that Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, he married 300 women and he divorced 300 women. That it is said that Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, according to these scholars, so-called scholars, that Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, he would sit in a gathering, he would marry 4 women, he would take them to his home, and that same day he would divorce all 4 of them. And then the next day he would go and marry 4 more. This is the attack that people make on Imam al-Hassan. But no, that's not it. And another Western scholar, he writes this about Imam al-Hassan, that the reason why the Shia are wrong, the reason why that the Shia, the followers of Ahlul Bayt, they have committed a bid'ah, and they are outside of the folds of Islam, and they are of the kuffar, is because they reject the words of Imam al-Hassan. What did Imam al-Hassan say that we reject? They say that when Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, after the war with Muawiyah, he went back into his home in Medina, and people came to him, and they said, Ya Aba Muhammad, O grandson of Rasulullah, Yabna Rasulullah, why is it that you do not want to fight against Muawiyah? And apparently Imam al-Hassan said that if I was the caliph of the Muslim Ummah, I would take it and I would give it into the laps of Muawiyah ibn Abu Sufyan. And they say that the school of Ahlul Bayt, the followers of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, have gone astray because Imam al-Hassan would have given the Khilafah to Muawiyah, yet they go and they curse Muawiyah. This is what these individuals say. What do we need to do? We need to go out, we need to go and find these internet sources. We need to go and search Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam in Google and read about all of the blogs and read about all of the attacks that they write about this man. The Imam Sibt Rasulullah, the grandson, the son of Rasulullah. On the day of Mubahala, he was not just the grandson of Rasulullah, he was Abna'ana wa Abna'akum. He was the son of Rasulullah, literally the son of Rasulullah. And what do these people they write about him? They claim that he was an individual who went and opposed Muawiyah ibn Abu Sufyan, the caliph of the Muslim Ummah. Yet unfortunately many of the Shia of Ahlul Bayt, we sit in our homes and we don't worry about Imam al-Hassan. It is important that we know that this Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, he is madloom till this very day in all of the facets of his life. Where unfortunately there are people, even though we have many gatherings for Imam al-Hassan, when it comes to the majlis of Imam al-Hassan, many people they don't want to come.